name is Joe Delois. Welcome to the Colonial Inn. The Colonial Inn is the oldest hotel in Ogunquit. It's been operating since 1887. It was larger than the present Colonial Inn. It had many more rooms. It had more of a Victorian architecture to it. So over the years, the hotel has undergone a number of changes. Obviously, when the hotel was first built, there were no bathrooms. Over time, it was decided as late as the 1940s that there should have bathrooms in the hotel. And so they put one bathroom per floor. When it came to renovating, we actually started by creating bathroom spaces and then building rooms around them. And when I bought this building in 2012, we had 43 rooms. Now we have 28. What struck me about this hotel when I first came to Ogunquit was there was too much indoor space. So when I was looking at how to refocus the guest experience as a hotel, we kind of did a survey. What do people want when they come to Ogunquit? Number one, they want to be outside. So what we did to the outside is we created a bigger porch. In 1887, when this building was built, that porch existed. Sometime in the 1970s, someone decided that should be indoor space, and so they enclosed part of the porch that overlooks the pool. When I came to look at the hotel, I said, if you're in Ogunquit, why would you want to be indoors? You want to be outside. The ocean's beautiful, the air is clean, the flowers and the surroundings are just wonderful all over town. So you want to be outside. So the first thing we did was we moved that wall back to where it was originally and created a big porch. It's one of the features that we understand from our reviews is a very important feature. So I think we got that part right. The second thing we thought was, okay, let's build better bathrooms. So we built better bathrooms, as I said earlier. And then the third thing that we said was, okay, now they've been outside, they've been refreshed, they go back out. Now what do they want? Well, they want a good night's sleep. And we have, and I hope all the other hotel owners don't hear this, we have the best beds in Ogunquit. You will not find a finer bed in the state of Maine. We have 4 buildings here that exist. We have the old inn, which is this building that we're sitting in here with historic nature. We have the guest house, which was another building that was built in the 1900s that we have divided into 4 different efficiency units for people who want a family experience and maybe do their own cooking or stay a little longer. We have what we call the East Wing, which is very family-oriented. There's 2 queen-size beds with a microwave and coffee maker and a refrigerator. A little bit more spacious in terms of square footage. It doesn't necessarily have the historic significance, and so it lends itself to a different kind of atmosphere. And then we have another building that we call the Garden Building that was built in 1960. All that has been renovated to a modern standard. Maybe it's just a little thing, but I thought, keys with brass rings, it's almost like watching an old movie and somebody checks into a hotel and they give you the key. I like it. I like the sound of it. I like the feel of it. I like everything about it. I think it adds a little bit more charm to the hotel. I think it makes us a little bit different than every place else. So it's all good. One of the things our staff does here at the Colonial Inn is they listen to the guests. A perfect example would be when we first did the renovation, we had a very small breakfast area. It didn't seat a whole lot of people. We encouraged people to take their breakfast and eat out on the porch or eat out into the living room. But for those people who wanted to stay there, it was a little cramped. And so we needed to find a way to open that breakfast area up. So we created some space outside the kitchen area where we have tables and we have a little patio. And so we try to pay attention to every detail as much as we can. So I think our staff is doing things right. I think they do it well. They listen very carefully. They react the way they should react. And we get things done, always evolving. When I first came to the Colonial Inn, the one thing that struck me was how centrally located it is. You can't buy this location. I mean, it is absolutely equidistant from the beach in Perkins Cove. The great thing about Ogunquit, and there are many great things about Ogunquit, is it's a walking town. We tell people, come to the inn, park here, and never get in your car again until you drive out of here to go home. We are so close to everything. Marginal Way is around the corner. It's one of the most beautiful walks in the state of Maine. It's one of the most beautiful walks on the East Coast, probably in the country. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's 100 yards away to get on the beginning of the Marginal Way. And that will take you down to Perkins Cove, which is a working fisherman village with great restaurants, nice shops. You walk a little bit further and you go to one of the most beautiful museums you'll ever see. For those people who, after a long day at the beach, want to come back without walking, we have the trolley stop right outside our doorstep. And it runs through the town all day, all summer long. There's a certain ambiance here that goes beyond just the building. It's the people here, it's the town of Ogunquit. It's just a wonderful community all the way around. People today want different things, I think, than they wanted in the 70s or 80s or even the 90s. They want a little bit more comfort in their stay, and that's what we try to create.